here's the latest installment of trying to put this thing back together. Alright, so where I left off last time, I put the inner rocker in the rest of the way on the passenger side here. And I started putting that two-piece torque box in. I welded in the front here. You can see these here. And so I think today we'll finish getting this put in. See if we can get the front and the back put in. Both pieces of it. We'll just see how far we go. So, alright, let's have that up. One thing before I get going. Before I tore the driver's side apart, I measured everything in that to make sure nothing was out of whack, putting it back. The torque box for the front frame rail on the other side, where it hadn't been messed with, was 42 7/8. And as you can see here, 42 7/8. So we're good to weld it in. Alright, so that's in. I'm trying to mimic the factory spot welds. That's how they were done from the factory over here. And up underneath also, that's all done. You can see there. The same with up under here. Got a lot of grinding to do, but other than that, we're groovy. So I was over here messing with this end of life over here. That's the back side. And I'm just getting ready to put that piece in, but I need to make sure this toe board's going to fit also. So what I decided to do is take and lay that tow board up there, set this piece on. It's got this big rib in it. Well, there's also a rib right there where it fits into. So, then being a convertible, it's got this that big rocker piece right here. So I'm going to draw the square here, cut this out, make sure all this stuff fits before I weld this in. So let's do that and check it out. Okay, so I'm setting this up here. I'm just going to kind of draw across here. I'm going to leave it a little short because I know I'm going to have to trim anyway, just to get a basic idea. So I'll cut that out and we'll see how it fits. Alright, so there's the tow board just sitting in there, and it pretty well fits like shit. It needs to come over. You can see I got a big gap there, and that's why, because of that space over there on the right hand side, and the flange is kind of going the wrong direction, so that's going to need some serious massaging, fixing. On the bright side, I did measure where those two indents are compared to what they are on the torque box, and they're perfect. It'll, once I get it where it needs to be, it'll sit right on there. That's in. I do have a little bit of welding here to do to finish. I can't get a clamp in there, so I think I'm just going to have to take some self-tapping screws just to pull it together. So not a big deal. Did that on part of this other side anyway. So for today, that's pretty much it. I did want to show you, I think I'd mentioned it in another video, but I'll just say it again anyway. This thing's got surface rust all over it, and you've seen that obviously. Well, I used some prep and etch, which you get at any of the big box stores. It's cheaper than buying that evapor rust or any of that kind of thing, but it's the same stuff. It's phosphoric acid. It takes the rust off. If you can see here, all this here where it's all kind of white, that's all clean metal. There's a little bit of rust spots, whatnot there, but it kills it, so it doesn't get any worse. This leaves a shiny spot. The side piece over here, the side of the cowl, I sprayed that earlier. Here, this will give you a better idea. Okay, so here is before, and this is after. Stuff is amazing. Just spray it on there and let it dry is what I was told, or spray it on and wipe off type thing, but I just let it dry on here. It leaves a coating on there so it doesn't rust, and it's going to be a while before I get this painted obviously, so I think that's the best route for now till I can get some epoxy on it. Some epoxies don't want you using it. I mean, you have to sand it all anyway before I spray any paint or epoxy anyway, so whatever is on there I'll take off. But for now, it protects the car. Like I say though, that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to try and do one of these a week. It's hard because this stuff's time consuming. It's not like you know, just putting a piece on, changing wheels, any of that kind of stuff. This takes a while. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are enjoying it, please like, subscribe, comment. I do appreciate all of you that do watch and subscribe. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, that's it for today again, like I said, and thanks for watching.